Welcome back to my channel, Blanc Conception, where we talk about stocks, wealth, money, anything of that nature. I am here today to talk about tax incentives. I have a quick shout out from my friend Sammy. Hopefully the audio is good for you. But he wanted me to make a quick video about taxes and how to pretty much get through the loopholes, evade them, or really the real word is to optimize your taxes. That is the legal word. You want to optimize your taxes. What I'm about to say in this video is 100% legal, but it is for entertainment purposes. I am not a CPA. You need to talk to your lawyers, accountants, all these people to get the correct information. This is solely for entertainment purposes. So let's jump right into it. So there's been a lot of big news about our president, Donald Trump, paying something like $700 in income tax. That is 100% legal. He does that legally. That is not illegal. So the best way to optimize your taxes would, first off, you need to be a business owner or a self-employed business owner. So you cannot be an employee to get the full potential of these tax benefits. So an employee, right away, as soon as they work, every dollar they make, every hour they work, right away, the government takes their share. Something like 50%, or I don't know exactly that. But the way to get around it, to optimize your taxes, is to own a business. Be self-employed, because your very bottom line, after all of your expenses, your very bottom line is what gets taxed. So to optimize your taxes would be to spend every single dollar you make. Because every dollar you make, the very bottom line is what gets taxed. So normal people, normal employees cannot do this. They could do it just a little bit. There's different ways, like car insurance, or if you go to college, there's different ways to optimize your taxes. The best way to do it is to be an employer. So you want to be a self-employed business owner or even investor. An investor is the best way to optimize your taxes. So businesses, they get taxed on the net income, the very bottom line. So through your business expenses, so if you need to say get a haircut, that would be a business expense. So Donald Trump paid $70,000 for hair care. That's only $200 a day. So if you had the wealth he does, you're going to obviously pay that because it's a business expense. You need to look good. It's a business expense. You could write that off. So as he did, he took that $70,000 and wrote it off from his bottom line. So his bottom line is now $70,000 less. So there's different ways you could write off. So say you put money into a retirement account, an IRA, that would also count as a tax write-off. So all business expenses, whether you're self-employed or business-owned, you can write all of these things off, so the very bottom line is what you get taxed on. Another way to do it is your losses can cancel out your profits, which would also result in lower taxes. So say Donald Trump lost billions of dollars from his casinos every year, or I shouldn't say billions, I should say millions of dollars from his casinos every year and his hotels. So instead of that being a bad thing, he now uses those losses as tax write-offs from all of his profits. So if you have high profits, you also have high expenses, very bottom line, that's going to equal $0. And the government looks at the very bottom line. So if you have $0, you're not going to pay any taxes because you lost it all. You have zero income. People need to understand that. Get it through your mind. It's not the very top line. It's not your gross as employees would be. It's the net. Net is what gets taxed on if you're a business owner or a self-employed or an investor. Very bottom line. People need to understand that. So you need to lower your tax liability. Your tax liability would be gross income. Lower the gross, your net will be less. Alright? So there's also different things like split deductions between personal and businesses. So that would be, say, you have a phone for personal use and also one for business use. You could write off the minutes as tax liabilities for your business, and then overall you'll pay less taxes when your personal income comes in. Yeah, so I mean that pretty much wraps it up. So pretty much the end goal is you want to surround your life with business expenses. You want to live your life as a business person, because everything you do in your life will then be tax written off, like driving a car around, using your room as a studio, or using laptops, monitors, cameras. All of these things are personal use but also business use, so they are all tax write-offs, which will also lower your bottom line. That is the main part in this whole equation. If you're a business owner, you're taxed on the very bottom line, your net income. It doesn't matter everything that happened before. Your net income is what gets taxed on. So if you buy everything in your life legally as a business expense, your bottom line will be $0, and you're going to pay $0 in taxes. So, for example, if you're an investor, instead of paying the full, I think it's 25 to 28%, a normal person, an employee, would paying taxes. If you're an investor, it's only 15%. I'm going to make a different video about investing because that is a huge part in this tax equation and also in this channel. So pretty much 15% to 28% is a huge difference. That's like, what is that, 13%? That is ginormous. I'd rather pay 15% instead of 28%. You guys should too, because if you're an investor or a business person or self-employed, you have these benefits. You cannot get these benefits if you're an employee. You need to understand that Donald Trump is not an employee. He is a business owner. While some people say he's a bad guy, he knows his stuff. I shouldn't say he knows his stuff. I'm sure he knows a little bit. His accountants know their stuff. You got to get a good accountant. You need to surround yourself with these good people, good lawyers, good friends. All these people will benefit you. He doesn't know those hundreds of lines of laws. His accountants do. You need to hire good accountants. It's not Donald Trump evading tax or evading these tax laws. It's his accountants. He pays them good money to do this for him. And you should too. But first you have to be a business owner. You cannot get these tax optimizations if you're an employee. Impossible. So, pretty much that wraps it up. So, very bottom line, a quick summary would be be a self-employed person, be a business owner, write off all of your expenses. Bottom line is what you get taxed on. You cannot get taxed on everything if you're a business owner. You only get taxed on the very bottom line. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. It is very important to know these things early on in your stages of building wealth, because tax is a huge part of wealth. The less you pay in tax, the more money you will have to invest or buy things. You want to optimize your taxes for this purpose. You don't want to evade taxes. You want to optimize taxes. It is illegal to evade taxes. Optimization of your taxes is 100% legal. Get a CPA certified advisor, get accountants, get lawyers, because they know this stuff. So leave a comment below if you want me to explain anything else like this for you guys. Make sure you like it, subscribe. If you stayed this far to my video, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you to all of my new subscribers over this past couple of weeks. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.